Satnam, and welcome, you beautiful beings. Always a blessing to connect with you. So we've been working along the theme of, as you requested, the inner critic, self-doubt and anxiety. And I just want to honour the deep work that you've been doing and the way that you have been showing up and your openness to letting go of things that aren't serving you. And so fearlessness, one of you was brave after the first session and just came into her true nature. So to get there, we often need courage and we need to be brave to take those steps and to show up for these sessions and to do a daily or a regular practice. But on the other side of that is this fearlessness. And as you said, the ego thinks it will be, oh, you're really strong and you got there and it's amazing and nothing scares me, rather than, oh, it's just peaceful. And this fearlessness is really soft and gentle. And we don't really use the word enlightenment anymore. But from the books that I read when I first started, it really made it sound very exotic and amazing and something that my ego wanted. And all it was doing was pulling me out of the present moment to a future event, making me feel not good enough. And yeah, it really romanticized it, and with the Kundalini rising and everything, which is just kind of like fireworks, and it distracts you from what's real. And you'll find that once you get there, it's not all fireworks. You just feel like, oh, I'm normal now. And the emotion and the drama and the turmoil is whoosh. And when it does arise, you can, it's almost like you're looking up at it and you'll notice it, you can observe it, and then ask powerful questions like, on whose behalf does this anxiety arise? And it will just kind of drop out. It's like, oh, this is just temporary thoughts, feelings and beliefs. So today, because I wanted to honour how deep we've been doing some really gritty things. Today, we're still going to be doing potent, powerful techniques, but it's coming at it through a different way. So we're coming at it through joy and success and vitality. So we'll begin, let's tune in first and then I'll tell you about what we're doing. So if you are sat on your yoga mat cross-legged, great. If you need to have your legs straight out in front of you, that's fine. And if you're sitting on a chair or on your sofa or on your bed, just make sure that your feet are flat on the earth and your spine is straight. Now closing your eyes and becoming aware of your breath. And letting your awareness and your breath drop down to your navel point, 3 finger widths below the belly button. And just rolling your shoulders forwards, up and backwards. And just setting the space for the class and acknowledging that we're not broken or damaged and we need to do this practice to fix ourselves. We're doing this practice so that we can remember the truth of our being, to come home and to just be in this effortless abundance and peace and bliss. And bringing your hands to prayer pose at the heart center, eyes closed, focused up and in at the brow point. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Agare Name, Jugagare Name, Sagare Name, Siddhi Gurudeva Name. Agare Name, Jugagare Name, Sagare Name, Siddhi Gurudeva Name. Agare Name, Jugagare Name, Sagare Name, Siddhi Gurudeva Name. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath peacefully, relaxing the jaw, neck, shoulders, hips, knees, feet. And exhale, relax the hands down. We will begin today's session with a wonderful pranayama called the 4-stroke breath for energy, to build your immune system, for clarity and inner peace. And so we're going to take the inhale and break it up into 4 equal segments, and they're quite heavy, through the nose, and then just one long exhale through the nose. And your eyes are going to be closed, focused at the tip of the nose. And one of the most powerful things about this pranayama is that it gets us to open our lung capacity. So most people breathe at 15 breaths per minute, but this is going to help you to bring it down to around 5 breaths per minute. And as you know, some of you, I've recommended the 1-minute breath, which is one of the most powerful things you can do, especially if you have anxiety. And the yogic rate for health, success and longevity is this 5 breaths per minute, because it slows everything down. The ego mind isn't in a panic, pulling you from one drama to another. And so it also helps with prosperity, because a lot of people have been told to visualize what they want, but they're doing it from a place of scarcity, which is understandable because the ego is in a panic and lives in the realm of I haven't got enough. And this then locks up all our systems and blocks what's already there, what's waiting for you, and what is your natural way of being. So then that brings in more negative emotions of frustration and shame, which is one of the lowest emotions that we can feel. And I know when I started working with some mindset coaches, it took me a really long time to figure out why I'd lost my capacity to manifest things. And it was because I was visualizing, and it just got my ego going. And I even tried to feel it and bring it into my body, but it depends on where you are in your path. For some people, especially who are new, it's like Spirit wants you to start some kind of practice, and it will work for a while, but afterwards you need to go to a deeper, more embodied practice. So let's begin, and then I will tell you, as we start, I'll tell you about other amazing things that will happen. I'm trying to entice your ego to do this, into to do this as a daily practice. It's a really nice one to do in the afternoon as well. And in the morning, you'll find that with continued practice, you won't need to drink so much caffeine. So your eyes are going to be closed, focused at the tip of the nose, and your hands are going to be in Gyan Mudra, index fingertip touching the thumb tip, and they, if you're sat on the floor, they're just resting on your knees with your palms up. Otherwise, you can just have them resting in your lap. And rather than just counting 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to layer this with a mantra. So inhaling in 4 equal segments, it's like 4 sniffs through the nose. Sa, ta, na, ma. Exhale, 1 long continuous breath. Wa, he, guru. So Satanama comes from life, existence, death and rebirth. So you're vibrating this whole cycle of life, which is really wonderful for clearing out the subconscious mind. But it's also that Sat Chitanand, the truth of reality is bliss behind all our thoughts and our drama. So off you go, eyes closed, inhaling Sa, ta, na, ma. Exhale nose, Wa, he, guru. Inhale, Sa, ta, na, ma. Exhale, Wa, he, guru. Sa, ta, na, ma. Wa, he, guru. Very good. So keeping that going. So this is going to help you on a physical level to boost your immune system, your physical strength, increase your vitality, strengthen and balance your nervous system so you don't have such a high stress response. And it's going to help you detox and improve your circulation. And just scanning the body, making sure everything's relaxed, you're not holding any tension. Just giving yourself to relax and rest a little bit deeper. And on a mental, emotional level, this will help you with patience and tolerance. Develop deeper states of inner peace and mental clarity. To help your mind focus so it's not all scattered, reducing anxiety and building that emotional resilience so you can focus well under pressure. And it's really beautiful for opening up the channels for higher consciousness and your highest creativity. Very good. Keep that going. And just allowing yourself to relax a little deeper on each exhale. And on the inhale, noticing that expansion and sense of vitality. And wherever you are in the breath, exhale through the nose. Inhale deeply through the nose. Lift up milliband, squeeze rectum, sex organ, navel. Drawing the eyes up to the brow point. And exhale and relax. Letting the breath return to normal and just being aware of the subtle changes that you've created. That sense of presence. Noticing if you're aware of yourself beyond the boundaries of the body. The stillness that you've created. Inhale deeply and exhale, relax, and open and close your fingers, wiggle your toes and make circles with your hands and your feet and change directions. And just brush off your arms, brush off your legs and relax. Let's do some spinal warm-ups now. We'll do spinal flexes. If you are sat on the floor, hold on to the front of your legs. If you're sat on a chair, then have your palms resting mid-thigh. Inhaling forwards, pushing the shoulder blades back, lifting up the diaphragm, and then exhaling back in the opposite direction, engaging the navel, stretching in the opposite direction. Inhaling forwards, exhaling back. We'll start off slow so you can really feel into the stretch, opening up to your full capacity wherever that is for today. Eyes are closed. Inhale forward, Sat. Exhale back, Nam. Sat is truth. Nam, your vibration. You without your story. And you can pick up the pace a little. And inhale deeply up to center. Lift up milliband, eyes at the brow point. Exhale, relax the breath, relax yourself. And we will continue warming up the spine with some twists. Any bulging discs, you can just visualize this one. Having your hands in a C shape, fingers in front, thumbs behind. You're going to inhale, twist left, exhale, twist right, and let the head follow the torso. So inhale left, exhale right. This is really lovely for massaging all your internal organs, for squeezing all that fear out of your adrenals and your kidneys. Eyes focused at the brow. Inhaling that radiance and light. Exhaling into stillness and emptiness. And inhale deeply up to center. Lift up milliband, eyes at the brow point. And exhale, relax the hands down. And just shake the hands, straighten your legs, bounce your knees up and down, or wobble, shake your legs. Breathe deep. And relax. And we're going to do one more spinal warm up before the meditation. We'll do a bit of a liver cleanse, liver gallbladder cleanse. So again, have your fingers in front, thumbs behind. You're going to inhale, slightly bending to the left. Exhale to the right. Navel is engaged, so all yoga, even mantra, begins from the navel. So we're inhaling left, exhaling right. Really feeling from the base of the spine, you're rooted into the earth, so you've got that steady base. And then the top of you is like the willow tree, just effortlessly moving in the wind. And inhale up to center, lift up milliband, eyes at the brow. Satnam, Satnam, Satnam. And exhale and relax. Roll your shoulders, shake your hands, shake your legs. Have a bit of a drink afterwards to help flush the liver. The next meditation we're doing has a really rubbish name. Prosperity meditation number 3, but it's for courage or fearlessness and prosperity, and for helping you to remove obstacles. So this is one of my favourite meditations out of the hundreds that I've done. It's probably in my top 3. It's my mum's dog, Mortimer. It's his absolute favourite. As soon as I press play, you'll hear this thundering of him running as fast as he can down the stairs. And then you know how the spring lambs bound with straight legs? He'll do that, and he's really excited, wagging his tail, and then a few minutes in, he's lying on his back in samadhi with his tongue out, just completely blissed out. So that's what we're aiming for today. And the reason it's my favourite is it vibrates the highest qualities of the divine, but it clears out our subconscious mind. And so most human beings are carrying around this rucksack of rocks, and it's really heavy and it's just full of things that make us sick and miserable and feel not enough and not loving our lives. And when I did this one, I did a different arm position, but it's this mantra. So I was driving to the office and I was like, what's different? Something's really different. And then I actually jumped, and it was like, oh my God, it's quiet. The silence. And it was like before there had been some a group of Mexicans behind me going, arriba, 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 and then it was just this absolute silence. And if you have a busy mind, if you have ADHD and your thoughts are constantly running, this is wonderful for clearing those thoughts out. And so obviously it attracts prosperity, but also success. So true success that doesn't burn us out. And it also helps to strengthen the aura and your radiant body, which is really important in today's world, because a lot of people are freaking out and they're not doing very well. Not mentioning any names, America. But it's when the collective consciousness is going through something, it's really important. And I love you, America. It's really important that we have a strong aura so that we can hold our sense of peace. And if we're not vibrating at peace, we definitely don't want to be picking up on what the collective consciousness has got going on as well. So it's wonderful for removing obstacles to life from the mind. The mind will tell us that we can't do things. And on a physical aspect as well, it helps to balance the 5 tattvas, so the elements. And when you balance those, you can really master your domain. And it's almost close to being enlightened. And balancing the 8 chakras as well as the other ones, working your pituitary and your pineal gland, which is going to help your intuition. It's very elevating for your mood. So if you've got depression or anxiety, it's going to help clear all of that. And beliefs that we have about disease and not being healthy. And we haven't done the full version of this yet. One of you started doing Japji, but it's from Jap Sahib, which is by Guru Gobind Singh. So I absolutely love anything by Guru Gobind Singh. When I first started this practice, I was riddled with low self-esteem and anxiety and not feeling good enough. And so he embodies the energy of the warrior saint. And he lived in a time when people were being tortured in the most brutal ways and killed for refusing to surrender their spiritual freedom. And through these practices, he led people from slavery to safety and sovereignty. And these sounds, these vibrations, it's like a key. You're unlocking your full unlimited potential so that you can soar to incredible heights. So the mantra I will put in the comments if you're watching the playback. Let me share. and the sound. So I'll leave the mantra up for a little while, but then I will take it down so that you can close your eyes. And if you worry about getting it wrong, this is really nice for peeling away those layers. So it's har. When we chant har, we engage the navel, and on the R you connect the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, so it sounds a bit like H-A-D. So it's hara 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 gobinde. And every time we do har, so your hands are going to be at kind of shoulder height. So we do har, and we are opening and closing the fingers on the har, 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 gobinde, har, 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 mokande. Eyes are going to be closed at the third eye. Now the version that I've got, it does, I played it last night and someone started laughing. It's one of the old versions. It's the old version, but it's built up this beautiful energy where hundreds of thousands of us have been chanting to it. And there are some lovely more modern versions, but this one for me holds the highest vibration. So, wrong one, sorry. Hold the posture, inhale deeply, lift up milliband, squeeze rectum, sex organ, navel. Being open to that mantra, upgrading all your cells and your DNA. And exhale, relax the breath, relax your hands, and just sit in silence for a moment. Inhale deeply and exhale. Do some shoulder circles with your hands and your feet. We'll close the space with 3 satnams, hands to prayer pose, lifting up from the crown of the head, eyes at the brow. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Satnam. Satnam. May our every breath reveal our radiant energy, vitality, and fearless presence. May we be open to awareness, keeping us grounded, whole, and harmonized. And may we always be in the moment, relaxed and open to effortless peace, abundance, beauty, and luminous being. Satnam. So, well done, you beautiful beings, for showing up for yourselves. Hopefully you can stay in the silence. You are the silence. If you have to go about your day, take that silence with you. Keep coming back to it if you get busy and you lose it. If you have to go and operate heavy machinery, make sure you're grounded and stamp your feet and have a shake before you go about your day. It's beautiful to connect with you as always, sending lots of love and blessings, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Sat Nam!